Every day, we find countless reasons to be hard on ourselves. We pick apart every mistake, imperfection, and setback. We treat ourselves with a harshness we wouldn't show to others. Ads for beauty products try to convince us we're only good enough if we match certain standards. They suggest we should avoid showing any signs of aging. On social media, we're constantly reminded of what we don't have. Someone else always seems richer, more popular, and better traveled. We all carry an inner voice. Sometimes it's a gentle, reassuring guide. Other times it can be surprisingly harsh and unforgiving. This inner voice shapes how we see ourselves and our place in the world. Unfortunately, many of us find that our inner critic gets far more airtime than our compassionate side. Let's explore 5 ways to be kinder to ourselves. First, speak to yourself as you would a friend. It's easy to fall into the trap of being your own harshest critic. We often talk to ourselves in ways we'd never speak to someone we care about. Yet when we treat ourselves with kindness and understanding, something shifts inside us. Imagine a friend coming to you weighed down by mistakes or self-doubt. You wouldn't point out their flaws. Instead, you'd offer words of encouragement and focus on their strengths. This is the essence of self-compassion and the core of speaking to oneself as to a friend. This approach softens your inner dialogue and builds a nurturing relationship with yourself. It teaches you to be forgiving and to recognize that making mistakes doesn't define your worth. Value your journey, with its highs and lows. This cultivates inner peace and resilience, helping you face challenges gracefully. Accept your flaws as part of your unique story. They're not faults, but proof of battles fought and lessons learned. Your imperfections make you human and strong. They show your growth comes from facing vulnerabilities, not from being perfect. Shift your view from self-judgment to acceptance. Keep improving, but do it with kindness. Understand that being imperfect is normal. Sharing your true self, flaws and all, lets you connect better with others. It deepens relationships and creates a sense of belonging. Often, you might put others' needs first, thinking it's expected or kind, but always neglecting your own needs can lead to feeling empty or resentful. To truly care for others, you must first care for yourself. Identify what you need and make sure those needs are met. This helps prevent burnout and allows you to be more present for others. Remember, self-care isn't selfish. It's necessary for your well-being and for maintaining healthy relationships. By meeting your own needs, you're better equipped to support and care for those around you. This balance is key to sustainable compassion and personal growth. Identifying your needs requires an honest conversation with yourself. Check in with your emotions, listen to your body, and understand what brings you peace and happiness. This includes physical needs like rest and nutrition, emotional needs such as love and respect, and spiritual needs that connect you to a larger purpose. Taking care of yourself means acting on these needs. Get enough sleep, dedicate time to enjoyable activities, and set boundaries in relationships. Be brave enough to ask for help when you need it, whether from friends, family, or professionals. By meeting your own needs, you send a powerful message. You matter, and your well-being is important. This practice enhances your relationship with yourself and sets an example for those around you. It encourages a lifestyle where self-compassion and mutual support go hand in hand. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to overlook small achievements while chasing big goals. However, these small victories pave the way for significant changes. Acknowledging them does wonders for your mental and emotional well-being. Celebrating small wins builds momentum. Just as small steps lead to great distances, recognizing each achievement fuels your motivation. It reminds you that any progress, no matter how small, is still progress. Celebrating small wins boosts self-esteem. It reinforces belief in your abilities, reminding you of your competence. This practice shifts focus from what's unfinished to what's done, fostering gratitude and contentment. It also encourages mindfulness and living in the present. By recognizing small achievements, you become more aware of the now. You learn to find joy in the journey, not just the destination. Learning to say no is crucial. It means recognizing and respecting your limits, which is vital for well-being. Saying no can be tough in a culture that values busyness, but overextending yourself leads to burnout and prevents focus on what truly matters. To say no confidently Understand your priorities. What matters most to you? Which activities nourish your soul? Which ones drain it? Clarity on these questions helps align decisions with your true self. Remember, you're not rejecting the person, just the request. Communicate gently but firmly, without over-explaining. Be assertive while remaining kind and respectful. For example, you might say, "I appreciate you thinking of me, but I need to focus on my well-being right now." This acknowledges the request without compromising your needs. Learning to say no involves dealing with guilt, and fear of missing out. It's natural to worry about disappointing others or what you might be missing. But every time you decline something that doesn't serve you, you're accepting something that does. This could be more time for self-care, pursuing a passion project, or resting for your well-being. Remember, developing self-compassion is a practice, not a destination. There will be days when the inner critic is louder or it's hard to honor your own needs. That's okay. Instead of giving up, remind yourself that every act of kindness gradually rewires your brain. It shifts your relationship with yourself. This is where real transformation occurs. Every small act of self-kindness matters. It's a step towards a healthier, more balanced life. Be patient with yourself as you learn to prioritize your needs. It's a process that takes time and practice. Remember, it's okay to put yourself first sometimes. Your well-being is important. By taking care of yourself, you're better equipped to help others. Start small and celebrate each step forward in your self-compassion journey.